Hello everyone today, and thank you for tuning in to Ancient Eclipse Collections. My name is Matthew Henson, and today we're going to do a different video, guys. So we're going to title these videos, or in the future we're going to come out with some discussion videos. And in these discussion videos, we're going to title them the Stone Cold Discussion. And in meaning that we're going to talk about stones. In cold, we're going to get to the point. In discussions, we're going to talk about a lot of different situations where the stones and these properties of the stones can help us and help to heal us in many different situations. So this is interesting today, and I actually had one of my clients, she asked that I would do one of these videos, and I said, you know what, it makes a lot of sense because on my website, I have a stone cafe where you can go and view all the stones that Ancient Eclipse Collections work with, and you can get the descriptions of those stones and the properties that they have. But it'd be nice, like now, to do a live discussion about these stones. So today, we're gonna talk about one of the stones that I most commonly work with all the time. And this is the red garnet stone. And today, I have a few pieces of red garnet that I work with. I wanted to show you all. I love how they shine. I love the red color. I love working with red garnet. I've been working with red garnet actually now for years, and I wanted to show you all them kind of up close. I know I can't get the best picture of them, but you can kind of see the red garnet stones. They're really smooth, they're really shiny, they're really round. And they come in many different shapes and forms and sizes. And I actually have two bracelets on today that I wanted to show you all from the Eclipse of the Heart collection that are featured or that have red garnet in it. As one of their features, I'm wearing one here on my right arm, and they have the nice heart pendants following along with the red garnet stones. And I have another one on with the red garnet stone here. We have wood beads, and the heart pendant is on this bracelet as well. So these come from the Eclipse of the Heart collection, and they're mainly with the red garnet stone, and the pendants are actually a river stone. So we wanted to get into a little bit of the properties of red garnet. And first of all, I want to let people know that red garnet is one of the most common stones that you can find actually on Earth. So it's one of the most common stones that is here on Earth. And I believe that for a purpose because of what it helps to help the blood to regenerate and help our cells and our DNA and our lungs regenerate in those cells to really work in proper function. So it makes a lot of sense that this stone will be most commonly found because everywhere around the world where there are people and people exist everywhere around the world, this stone is most common where people have access to it that can help support them in their daily lives. And this is why I believe this stone was purposely set here to be one of the most common stones to work with. And another property of the red garnet stone actually is that it helps to balance the sex drive. And I know that's a big topic in itself, and when we want to talk about sex and the sexual energies and things, but what I want to get people used to is when we talk about sex at Ancient Eclipse Collections, and if we're discussing stones and we're discussing properties and sex, I want people to understand that sexual energy is not just energy of penetration, of coming together in the union and the pleasure of it feel good. Sexual energy is the energy everywhere. When you go outside and you see the birds and you see the trees and you see the grass growing and you see just life in itself all around, that is actually your or sexual energy. When that sun, you look up in the sky and you see the sun, you see the stars, you see the motion of the universe, you see the motion of the heavens. It's really ingrained in sexual energy, and it connects us to all in one. So it's not just this feeling of a good feeling or orgasm and to, of course, bring children into this world, but it's an energy that connects all living things together. And I'm pretty sure people have heard it explained that before, but when we really start to grasp these concepts, we can get out of some of our ways of thinking about not just sex, but about life when you can really start to grasp some of these concepts. So the red garnet stone, it helps to balance those sexual energies out so you can maintain a healthy and positive sexual energy and positive outlook towards life. And maybe just not our partners or whomever you may be physically engaging with, but balancing your sex, balancing your energy, balancing your inner self that is connected to everything around us. So people, when we talk at Ancient Eclipse Collections about sexual energy, this is what we're talking about. So I thought it was important to discuss that because of the red garnet stone and of just a few of the properties. Again, it's one of the most commonly found stones on the earth, and it helps to balance the sex drives, and it helps to balance the regenerate the lungs, the blood, and our heart. So I really would advise anybody that are beginning to work with semi-precious stones that if you really want to get the support and benefits of the red garnet stone, because it's important that our blood is healthy and blood function is healthy and our lungs are working. We do need to breathe. And what I'm getting at is that these properties help, or the properties in the stone help to support some of our major vital functions in life, from our heart beating to our lungs to our air breathing to our sexual energy. So if you really put all these aspects together, and what not just the red garnet stone can help, but even to put all those things together to understand that I should be healthy in those areas in my life. And, you know, the stone can help support me, but just take those concepts to remember, you could really start to heal from inside and really start to get those concepts, and you can understand these properties. This stone can help you understand some of those concepts because of the properties that it carries. So very interesting, and I don't want to claim that these stones can cure or prevent any diseases, or they will or do something. I like to give information to let people know that it is said that they will do something, because I don't want to tell you that it's going to do something and it's not. So I want everybody to have their own personal experience when it comes to working with semi-precious stones. And here at Ancient Eclipse Collections, hopefully I can help you all get a general understanding about what semi-precious stones and how they can impact our community and impact our life. I know you see a lot of jewelry and a lot of beaded jewelry, but the jewelry has a lot more meaning to it behind itself than just something wearing flashy. There's a lot of thought, and there's a lot that goes into the creation process, and just understanding the properties of these stones, and we'll be able to translate them into beautiful jewelry pieces. Hence, I wear my red garnet bracelet all the time, because of even at night when I go to sleep, I'll have it on because it continuously to work and support me through the day and through the night when I sleep. So I just wanted to give you all a brief introduction to the red garnet stone. We're going to talk more in depth about the properties of stones and what they do for us in our life and how they support us. But I wanted to start with the red garnet stone because it's one of my favorite, and this will just be part one of let's just say the red garnet stone, because I want to get into it more, and I want to be able to give y'all much information about the stone as possible. So I thank you for tuning into our very first stone cold discussion. I hope that I didn't lose you all through this, and we'll look forward to speaking more about more semi-precious stones, but we're going to start with red garnet first. Again, it's one of my favorite stones to work with. It sounds nice and pretty, and it looks really good, of course, when you wear it. And yeah, so thank you all so much. And until next time, we got some more information maybe about the red garnet stone, and we'll feature other stones. And if you have any stones that you're interested in that we work with, and when you see on our website what we work with, don't be afraid to give me some feedback about that, and I will see if I can feature one of those in an upcoming video, so we can continue to work with the community and get more knowledge out to you all, and I learn more as well in the process. So thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, guys.